Poof. Hello. How's it going? Man, I've been thinking about Resident Evil all day long. And it feels kind of like it was like a movie rather than a game. Doesn't it feel like a movie kind of to you? Like a cartoon? I want to watch the rest of it. I just rescued the blonde girl. The blind girl. How's it going with you guys? Did you have a nice dinner? I had a burrito that had eggs and avocado in it. It was really good. I love eggs and avocado. You influenced me to get the game right after. Heh. Whoa. Great game? You really think so? Have I not gotten to the great part yet? I think it's good, but I think it suffers from Expedition 33 syndrome. Leon's sex scene, and you spelled scene SCEAN? What the fuck is a scene? Sex scene? I better turn the game on. Thanks GQ. Reading the chat's gonna make me retarded. Thanks Horse Pants and Barrero and Newbo Baggins and Argon John and Rat Warden, and thanks Baked Alaska. Oh, those are late night EU viewers. They don't know how to spell scene. Oh, I get it. Okay, cool. Nice. Hey, you guys want to see my shirt? It's a Hugo Boss.
Thank you.
Hugo Boss Enigma. Look at my shirt. It's fucking what do you call it when you can swap it inside out? You can swap it inside out, dude. Solo Dolo. After I turned the stream off, but before Char came, I was killing cows and a jaw rune fell on the ground. It's reversible. And right when it fell on the ground, I heard the door knock. I opened the door and Char was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I said, "You're not gonna believe what just fucking dropped right now." And he said, "A jaw rune?" And I said, "How the fuck did you know that?" And he said, "Because you were asking for one all day and you always get what you want." He knew. I was asking for one all day and I got what I want. Sweet. He's been around, man. I've known that guy since I went to high school with him. But I don't think I knew him in high school. He was like one of those like Asian dudes that walks around in high school and takes like computer class, but you don't really know him. I later met him because I went to college with his older brother, and I was in one of my classes with him, and then somehow it turned out that he found out that I played Tekken, and he was like, "Oh, you play Tekken? There's no way you'll beat my brother." And his brother ended up being Char. Let's just say he was wrong about that. But I ended up becoming friends with Char that way, even though I went to school with Char. I went to high school with him. But I ended up like getting to know him through his brother. Crazy. That was a long time ago. High school? That was 100 years ago. I have gray hair now. Oh my god. High school? I have gray hair now. Jesus. Anyway, look at my shirt. It's a Hugo Boss. That's so exciting. Anyway, look at what else I need to do. Look at what I have right here. Mal, Ist, Ohm, Low. Doesn't that mean I can make I think I need a 5 open socket flail so I can make a call to legs. Now that I don't need this stupid teleport staff anymore, I need to make a call to legs. So now what I need to do is I need to go back to cows. I think I'm going to put on some damage and hit cows. Cool. What do you guys got going on tonight? Thanks Valentine and Yellow Name. And hey Malice Jack, what up dude? Scene? Yeah, I know, man. I know, man. Dude, these guys, the spelling on this shit, you know? Sometimes you could blame like a little slip of the finger, like Claire's juicy fat tuts. Okay, fine, slip of the finger. Sometimes you could like flip a corn. Okay, maybe that was like a autocorrect. This guy's talking about corn again. But this motherfucker said Leon sex scene, and he spelled it SCEAN. You can't blame the phone. You can't blame your fat little fingers. You gotta blame that brain of yours. What the hell was that, dude? Leon sex scene. Ugly. Hey, thanks, Filthy Hippie, and J Borgs, and Malroso, and Gashapon, and G Cube, and Horse Pants, and Barrero. Did I thank you guys already? Whatever. Thanks, Nubo, and Reformed Pervert. Thanks very much. Oh, it's gonna be loud. My bad. Get spooked. Speaking of, I'm enjoying Resident Evil 9. But I will say for sure that it doesn't feel like a game yet. Maybe I'm still in the tutorial, but it feels a lot like I'm watching something with the chat. I know I'm playing it, but maybe it's very grace heavy in the beginning. Because there hasn't been very much Leon sex scenes. The Leon section is lit? Okay, maybe it's just not lit yet. Alright. Cool to know. Anyway, I gotta go kill some cows. Let me teleport, dude. Oh my god, that is so cool. I cannot believe it. I've been on Cloud 5 since yesterday. Because of that fucking jar room. Unbelievable. I asked for it. The music's kind of loud. Thanks. It's because YouTube's fucking dumb. Every song is different on YouTube. Thanks, True. Did I miss someone? No. Where did you get the jaw? I got it from cows. Like the same thing I was doing on stream the whole time, saying I want a jaw rune. I kept on saying, I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get a jaw rune. And then I got one. Man, that is so cool. You just gotta believe. The jaw rune is already mine. That's what you have to do. You already have a jaw rune. You know? It's already yours. Hey, what's up, Blue Name? How's it going? Dude, you don't even know, man. My luck is crazy. Man, I really love this ring, dude. I wish there was another version of it that had +1 to like identify scroll or something, so I didn't have to carry around this scroll anymore. That would be cool. I mean, this tome, that would be so cool. Typo, my bad. G. Oh, you called me RC? It's all good, G. RC? Charcy? Dude, early Enigma is fucking retarded. I usually say yeah when people ask me, most of the time. You know, especially lately. Not historically, but lately. Why not? When is it live? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell you. But I don't really care that much. But it's Monday. I think it's live on Monday. And I'm also not sure who else is going to be on it. But I told him to tell me who's going to be on it beforehand because I don't like everyone. And that's because I don't. I'm not trying to fucking talk to someone I don't like. And I definitely don't want to hear about the opinions of someone I don't like.
Thank you.
Don't you want to make friends? I mean, no. Not like that. Not over the internet. Over a podcast. No. I'll make friends in real life. I like making friends in real life. Like, you know, face to face, no internet involved. That's just pretty cool. You should try it. Podcast low. Can you believe I used to do podcasts? It feels like a lifetime ago. I can't even believe I used to do commentary. It just shows how much I genuinely loved it.
You guys see him? I lost him.
It's my birthday. Can I get a luck
too?
buff, please?
Sure, man. Well, I wonder why people want luck on their birthdays. Hey, Jasper, happy birthday. Good luck. It's interesting to me that people ask for it on their birthdays, but you automatically get birthday luck. Anyway, good luck. It'll count as a bonus. There's no cap. And happy birthday. Good shit. Yep. Stacking buff, no limit. I think I have like 200 magic find. I can get up to 300 without too much problem. I have 210 magic find. And I'm hitting the 75% breakpoint for a faster cast rate, which is pretty good. And I'm wearing that pointy hat, the one that's for biggest, but it's still pretty good. You're 32? Happy birthday. Are you the same guy? Or is it everyone's birthday today? Whatever, man. Good luck. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, I activated my loot filter. You can barely tell, but it's actually making a pretty big difference. I hid like a bunch of different things, low-level bases, all the different types of ammo. I hid all the like bases that are damaged, you know, like cracked or whatever. I hid a lot of stuff. It still comes out with lots of stuff, but it helps a lot. It's not my birthday. Can I get a luck buff? Yeah, hey, good luck. It doesn't really need to be your birthday. Who the fuck doesn't want luck any day? You know? It's a good stat no matter what you're doing. It's like you can use it even in skill-based things. When you don't need it, you could use it. Gold Aura plus Curse is so sick. Dude, it is insane. They're gonna nerf the fuck out of this guy, but that's okay. I already got my Enigma with him. Oh, man. How could you be that lucky, dude? That is so crazy. I can't believe it. Now I have to be careful not to teleport into a fucking... I think Shark Tooth is junk, and I think I've gotten it already. Teleport into a pack that eats me alive. Damn, I already found it. Man, I love finding uniques and checking them, crossing them off your list. Shit is fun every time. Oh, I found a best in slot item, I think, for this build, but it rolled so badly it's not worth it. I forgot what it's called. Is it called Archons or Acorn? It's like a spear, and it gives you +4 to all skills, but it rolled +2. Ariox, that's it. I got an Ariox whatever needle, but it rolled +2 out of 4. Fuck. Too low. I know, man. But it's alright. I got a jaw rune. Acorn. Man, whatever, dude. Yeah. Acorn's needle or whatever. You are not samurai. Man, the movement speed you get from Enigma is... It's not just the teleport.
Thank you.
It's like everything combined. The magic find, the teleport, the movement speed is so sick. 45% faster run walk? 69 to strength? I have 253 strength. I could totally respec and get a shitload of fucking life. That is crazy. I was moving. SSF Enigma. It was so hard for me to get that shit on my previous attempt offline. I had to run tons of lower cross, and I did that shit on stream sometimes. I would just turn the stream on and run LK. It took forever. And this time, for free. That's awesome. Feels good, man. Try again. You are not samurai. This is player 7, yeah. The only time I think it's necessary, if you, as long as you can handle it, the only time you don't need player 7 is Countess. Of course, you have to be able to handle that shit. Gonna switch to the new PoE League? Of course I am, dude. This is just gonna be like the game that you chip away at between leagues of other stuff. That's like asking if he's going to eat pizza. It's weird how some people don't get it, but other people just get it. You know what I mean? Man, look at that, dude. Teleport? You can just go kill whoever you want. Let me just go kill this guy real quick. No problem. I don't have to worry about the durance of, hey, I'm just gonna teleport over here and kill this guy. Man, look at that. Let me just go visit my homie fucking Mephisto. Kill him real quick. Incredible. You dropped nothing. Isn't that cool? Enigma. Feels good, man. That was like a 10-second Mephisto, dude. That was so cool. Oh shit, another Takeda Clan song? What was for big dinner? I had a leftover breakfast burrito. I ate it cold and it was still delicious. It had like running egg in it and avocado and some other bullshit. It was great. Quite enjoyable. How about you? Anything good? I also really enjoyed Resident Evil 9 today. Like, in a weird way. Like, I enjoyed my experience with it, but it doesn't really feel like a game to me. It feels like I watched half a movie, and I can't wait to watch the rest of it. But hey, that's better than nothing. I could have fucking hated it. Village was trash. What's Village? RE8? I hated that game. But RE7 I enjoyed the first time, but I dislike it now. It has nice tuts. Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm not in love with Grace, but I also don't dislike her. She's okay. Thanks, Grego. looking at RE9 feels so good. Damn, you guys are really all over RE9, huh? Surprising. Because it doesn't really feel all that special compared to every other game. But it seems like it's getting a lot of praise from people. Storm Guild. Oh, I found that. Scariest one IMO? I don't know, man. Resident Evil 7 was pretty scary, but I played it in VR, dude. You gotta remember, man, the difference between VR and no VR for RE7 is fucking huge. Very big. My first time was in VR. That made a very good first impression. The RE1 dog jump scare is more scary. That is so funny that you say that, because nothing will ever be more scary than that to me. Because I'm never gonna be fucking 10 years old again. At least I don't think. But I will behave 10 years old again. That shit was fucking crazy. Those dogs made me return the game. I literally turned the console off and yelled, "Mom!" Literally. I mean, I distinctly remember it. Immediately, finger on the power button and yelling, "Mom." We gotta go back to Blockbuster. Fuck this game. I returned it. Hollywood Video. I used to like Hollywood Video, but not as much as Blockbuster. Blockbuster was the shit. Plus, it was closer to my house. It was a walking distance. Well, I mean, you know, when I was old enough to go alone. How old were you when you started going around places by yourself? Like 10, 12? I think I was probably that age. 10 or 11 or 12. 6? What the fuck? Nice parent. 15? Bruh. I was probably like 12. Start just like walking around places. Or taking your bike. But I think that depends on what country you live in. Because I remember when I was in Japan. In Japan, there are literally like 3-year-olds. I'm not even exaggerating. 3-year-olds fucking walking to like fucking school and shit. Crossing the street. 4-year-olds. They could barely fucking... Like tiny children. Just can't even walk straight. You know? The kind of children that you would expect to be holding an adult's hand, they're just walking somewhere across the street by themselves in Japan. It's really weird, but it's like safe, I guess. I don't know. It's weird to me. Kids in suits? Nah, they were just like going to school, I guess. Maybe they were like 5. Maybe 3 is a little young. They were like 4 or 5. But it was shocking to me. Just minding their own business, going to school. Like adults. Yeah, loot filter helps a lot. Glad they added it. What was big dinner? It was quite good. I had a leftover burrito. I gotta make some time to like deal with some phone-related shit that I gotta do because I think my insurance company canceled my health insurance for some reason. So I gotta like call them and figure out what the problem is. I don't know what happened. They were just like, whatever. See ya. I must have not done something I was supposed to do. And it must have been a result of them sending me something in an envelope in the mail. That's what always fucking happens, dude. They send something in the mail that's urgent. Why the fuck do you send something urgent on paper? What the fuck is paper, dude?
Thank you.
Fuck, thanks, Shadow Dragon. Paper.
Thank you.
You ever get more of that sour candy? What sour candy? If you mean those fruits, then yeah. There's like 10 of them in my fridge. But what candy? I got those Fruit Riots. Yeah, there's like fucking 5 of them in my fridge. Right now. My freezer has Fruit Riot and green beans. Fruit Riot and, what do you call it? Garlic Parmesan green beans from Sprouts. I'm packing heat. Hey, what else can you make call to legs in? I need a 5 open socket flail or something else. Can you make it in anything else? Any weapon? But it needs to be a one-handed weapon so you can wear a spirit. Which reminds me, I need to get another monarch. I only have one. Fuck, I forgot about that. Double axe, sword, or flail. Oh, nice. So I can use any double axe, sword, or flail to make a call to arms. Thanks. I make mine in war scepters. Wow, you can make it in all kinds of shit, huh? I wonder what the benefits and disadvantages are. I assume it's about how much stats you need to equip it. That's usually what the decision is based on. Any 5 open socket weapon? I gotta check my stash to see if I have any. I was looking for flails. I heard the dude that made Mugenics is cashing in. Like he's making like stuffed animals and shit. And they're like flying off the shelves. Got that ass. I skipped it. Eugenics rules? That's cool that you like it. It seems like the opposite of the... what's that game that came out? I forgot what it was called. Fuck. You know that game that I always make fun of? And then they came out with a sequel that was red? Silk Song! That's it! It's like the opposite of Silk Song, where it's not overhyped after release. Remember how pissed off all the Silk Song players were? But Mugenics seems like it pulled through. Oh, fast cows. Holy shit. Hollow Knight. Yeah, Red Hollow Knight. Red Halo. People didn't like that game when it came out. They were all pissed. War Axe? If you're looking for a CTA for this character, you don't need a one-handed base because Warlock can still use a shield. Hey, amigo. I'm not gonna make a CTA that you can only use with a Warlock, dude. I want a CTA that you can use with every character. Why would you make one just for the Warlock? Anyway, thanks. You didn't have to call him a moron, though, because I didn't. I was kind of hoping someone would. Anyway, how's it going? That was nicer than expected. I knew you'd have my back, though. I'm only messing around. I'm just messing with you, dude, because I like talking shit. Umbrella Core music. I gotta check my stash to see if I already have a 5 open socket one-handed weapon. Thirsty. Okay. First, let me get rid of this junk. Alright, let's see. Well, you don't want that. Damn, I only have 4s. I dropped this, but it rolled a 2 to all skills. Damn, that rolls 2 to 4 to all skills. I think if this rolls a 4, it's the best in-slot weapon for this build. Which would mean I would have to change my gloves, my belt, and my boots. But I didn't get it rolled well. It didn't roll well. Oh well. Need a divide? I think you mean divine, don't you? It happens. Gotta use a divide orb. Man, remember long division? I haven't done that shit since I was a kid. Man, I hated math. Fuck math. Long division? That shit suck. Stony Field is terrorized? I could use a 5 open socket flare. The thing about Enigma that you don't really think about is you can't strip your magic find if you're going to use Enigma. It's got so much magic find attached to it. So you might as well put a little bit extra on since you can't strip it to nothing. Man, fuck division. I did so much better in school in other subjects. Especially in subjects where you, like, have to give a speech. I was always better at that kind of shit. And also I was pretty decent at team sports. Especially if my teammates were pretty girls. Uh-oh. Forgot.
Thank you.
Not allowed. Yeah, if you have pretty girl teammates, that shit's motivating to do a good job and carry the team. Young Eris, I know. I wasn't even all that young. I went to college for so many years. I remember being like 26 in school, in college, and feeling like the oldest guy ever. I remember that clearly. Like, I felt like the oldest guy in the whole class by a mile, and I was only 26. Weird. I graduated when I was 28. What's the rush? Who cares what age you're at? I'm just saying, like, it felt that way. I know lots of people get their degree when they're like 40. It's never too late, but I definitely remember feeling that way. Fucking hated school. And also I'm left-handed, so all of the desks in the... I was fat as fuck too, like 100 pounds fatter than I am now. And I used to, like, and left-handed, and all the desks were right-handed desks. So I was like this giant fat fuck in this weird torture device, twisting around trying to take a fucking test. It was the worst, dude. Fucking thing sucked ass. So yeah, that made it even worse. Being left-handed and fat. Brutal. They had them in the school, but they didn't have them in every classroom. In fact, they were pretty rare. If you were lucky, they had like a unisex desk. That was rare. So you could theoretically make it in... Oh, never mind. That's a small thing. Thanks for all that you do, semicolon. You're awesome. Hey, it's interesting you chose to use a semicolon, but you didn't use the apostrophe in the word your. What's that about, man? The word your has an apostrophe in it that you did not put in the word. But you used the semicolon, which some might say is a more obscure type of punctuation that many would skip in that scenario. Don't do that. Don't misuse a semicolon, please. Can't handle it. What song is this? Did I add this? It's a pretty cool song. I think this is Tekken 4. Beach, right near the beach. That's a blue flail, damn it. Yeah, but just because I didn't like school doesn't mean I want to discourage you from going to school. My relatives always tell me to not diss school around my cousins. I mean, whatever, school sucks. It doesn't mean you shouldn't go. It just means it fucking sucks. Nice gear filters. Are you joking? Because I used it. I didn't go into fine tuning. I just got rid of the basics. It makes a big difference, even though it doesn't look like it. It does. Do you think Hell Enchantress is worth doing for runes? Enchantress? Does anyone know what an enchantress is? I don't know what an enchantress is, dude. Diablo 3? Oh yeah, that's a Diablo 3 like mercenary. Yeah, she's worth it. Hell yeah. That's a Diablo 3 mercenary. That's sick. Yeah, man. Are you talking about the Countess? Yes. I got an Ist rune from her. Because I wanted to make a call to arms. But now I don't have the base. But yeah, man, she's worth doing. Depends on what you're trying to do. But yeah, of course she's worth doing if you need rune work. If you need something like an Ist, I would do her. If you need like an Ist or some like Foul, you know, something like that, she's worth doing. But if you need like a Jaw, then I wouldn't do her. You would do Cows. If you need a higher rune than an Ist, but you would like an Ist, then do Cows. But if you need an Ist specifically, then do her. You would do her? Now when I say do her, are we talking about the same thing here? Because you are a retarded pervert. I'm trying to talk about farming her. You know what? Let's just enjoy the pizza. Did we make our deal yet? In order for me to get my lucky drop, we have to exchange drop wishes. Last time we did this, you guys wished for a big titty goth chef girlfriend, and I wished for a jaw rune. I got my wish, so I'm assuming you also got your wish, or at least one of you did. So that means now, hey, a Lem rune. That's pretty cool. Hey, a Lem rune's pretty cool. Okay. I didn't wish for it, but that's pretty cool. I'll take that. Lem's not nothing. Excuse me. What are you looking for your wish? I want a 5 open socket flail. Hair? Okay. I'll do my part. Have I told you guys that I got a, like, email from, like, Turkey? Like, the country? And it said, like, if you come over here and document your trip, like, to your fans, we'll give you free hair. They said they'll pay for my hair. But I have to like document my trip and do like a vlog about like travel. Isn't that crazy? I was so offended. What do you mean? My hair is perfectly fine, dude. You know, I just need to watch out for sunlight. My hair's like a vampire. You know, I need to watch out for sunlight or I'll get sunburned on top of my head. That's it. What's the big deal? You've seen horror stories of people getting hair transplants? I know some people that got nice hair, but they had to go through hell to get it. You gotta go all the way over there, and then they do some weird shit to your head. Like they plug in, first they dig holes. They dig holes in your head. And then you have to apply some like medicinal gravy on your head. And then the next day, they take hair from other places, potentially your ass or pubes, and then they install them into the holes they made. The gravy-filled holes that they made the day before, they put them in there. And then you have to pray that it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like you reject that shit. But no way, man. That sounds crazy. That sounds like you're playing God with the hand that you were dealt. And I don't think Gambler likes when you don't accept your hand. Personally, I have a feeling that it would cause trouble. Trouble in paradise. Is this the belt I'm wearing? It is. Immortal King's belt. It doesn't have any rolls? I guess I'll keep the one that's more durable. Guess I gotta remove more stuff. So did RE9 get flushed or not? It did not get flushed. I'm excited to play it again, but it doesn't even feel like I played it. It feels like I watched it. Even though it's not the least amount of gameplay in any game I've ever played, something about the gameplay feels like you didn't even really play it. But I haven't gotten to the Leon part, and I heard the Leon part is like, it's fire and it's lit. That's what I heard. Don't ask me, man.
I am overburdened.
Just saying what I heard. On Jaw? Yeah, on Jaw, dude. Still didn't get my stupid flail. I thought we had a deal, man. I was gonna hook you up. You had to hook me up. Leon Park gets crazy. Alright, I'll believe you. Damn, 6% magic find small charms? Son of a bitch. I'm dropping the light. Happy Ramadan. Oh yeah, cool. You don't want MF for bases? Do you even think it's worth stripping though? Because no matter what, I'm gonna be minimum at 93% because of the Enigma. So there's really no point in stripping Magic Find, and since you are not stripping it, you might as well add more. Yeah, you gotta keep it. I don't know. In my opinion. Enigma. I never could think of a good thing to call that shirt. There's like no way to rename that shirt safely. So just call it what it is. You know? Man, Jim Carrey used to be so talented. I guess he lost his mind, but maybe he got it back. I don't know. I don't know that much about him. But I like that movie about him. I forgot what it's called. It's basically about like behind the scenes of when he was Andy Kaufman. It's on Netflix. It's really good. If you haven't seen it, I kind of recommend it. I like it. He shares a lot of the same like philosophies that I do, especially on getting what you want. And that's just a coincidence. He talks about how before when he was really broke, he wrote himself a check for $1 million and he put it in his pocket and he just like imagined himself cashing it. And then like eventually he got the Dumb and Dumber job and that made him more than $1 million and then he cashed it. And you know how I'm always saying, you know, you go and say you already have the thing that you want? Yeah, manifesting, I guess. It's what he did. And that's just a coincidence. It's like another way of saying the same thing. Oh shit, you draw the ire of the herald. I'm drawing the ire of the herald. Do you think it's worth chasing heralds if you're not gonna go for level 5? Then no, right? I guess level 1s have slightly better drop chances. Man, Enigma is amazing. I'm still stunned. I think I'm just gonna be happy for like a week at least because of that jaw rune falling yesterday. I'm gonna be capped on happiness for a week. Go rune? What the Gani Ma? Go rune. I'll take it. Go rune. Damn. Alright. Go rune. Hey, what can I make with that that's good? Break time jiggle-ag? Hold up. Man, Todd is a foul rune. Hey, what's going on, man? I just got a go rune and then a foul rune. What's going on here, dude? And what did you call me? Damn, go rune. Plus 1 week of happiness? Hey, what do you make with a go rune? That's sick. My goth girlfriend must be on her way? Do you think that everyone's gonna get a goth girlfriend? No way. Someone is. But not everyone. There aren't that many goth girlfriends who are chefs. Whoa, Poison and Bone Skiller? Dude, what are you guys doing? Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing with this luck? Take it easy. What's going on with this luck? I just got a Gull rune, a Foul rune, and a Poison and Bone Skiller. What is the other stat on it? I didn't even look. What? What? With 38 life? What the fuck is this? That's insane. What? Isn't 40 the max? That's like 10 burrs? What the fuck is this, dude? I'm playing solo. It goes up to 45 now, or maybe it always did. But that's really good still. This is so rare. You know what? Chances of you scoring a big-titted goth chef girlfriend are looking pretty high. That's insane. What is going on today? What is going... I just got a gull rune too. Hey, someone Google the best rune words to make with a gull. Something useful. That's unbelievable. Man, I love getting lucky. Man, I love getting lucky. It feels good. And it feels better than getting lucky in, like, real money scenarios. Yeah. Like, for example, excuse me, if Java Stout won that $20,000 bet, he would likely be encouraged to bet in a stupid way again.
Thank you.
And that's not a good thing. But when you get lucky in a game, it just makes you think, wow, that was sick. I'm gonna play more and get lucky again. Which is pretty cool. Hey, thanks, Doodle. What's the best thing to farm players 1? One of the best things is Countess, or Enchantress if you're a weird ESL red name. Countess, players 1 difficulty is safe because it's the best way to farm it. Farm her. Death Rune in an ethereal 5 open socket is useful, but crushing blow won't work. Death Rune. I think that's pretty not that useful, but I'm gonna have to make one eventually. That's cool. Thanks. It's almost worth it to... Hey, I never got that guy to show up. The guy who's mad at me. The ire. Countess, Pindle, Eldritch, and Bale on players 1. I like farming... One of my favorite places to farm in the whole game is actually these dudes. I forget their names. Shank the Overseer. This guy, Frigid Highlands. You just like turn this shit on, go up here, kill these dads. They're very lucky. I've gotten an SOJ before from these guys, from Shank specifically. And then you go down here. They're right next to the waypoint too. Pretty good. This is a good place to farm. I would recommend this. Doesn't matter what player's difficulty, doesn't matter how much magic find. I know Mystic Namja was here. I don't know who else was here, but I got a Stone of Jordan from Shank the Overseer in Nightmare, and I got it with 30 magic finds. I know he was here, so that was at least my one witness. Shank the Overseer, the guy I just killed, he gave me an SOJ before. Have you tried Doghouse burritos? Dude, I ate one today. They're delicious. The one I had today was with egg and avocado. It had no meat in it. Because I got the gout. Chinese break tea-I'm? Okay, thanks. Yeah, they're wonderful. They have one that's called, like, Borracho Burrito, I think. It's really good. That place is good. They have good chili, too. Okay, break time. Let me get the book. What just became terrorized? Worldstone Chamber? Oh man. Let me take a break and maybe I'll run that. Is it worth it? Terrorized Bale run? Maybe. Bring us some fruit? Dude, I wish I could. I have so much fruit in the fridge. And I'm not gonna eat it all. Some of it's bound to go bad. How can I eat it all, dude? It can't be done. What is this? Blade of Alibaba. I think I can get rid of this. Even though I kind of don't want to.
Thank you.
Yes.
Who said that? I have some thanking to do. Hey, all you guys I didn't thank, thanks. Jergy and Cody, and Leaf Catcher, and Kolok, and Hibachi, and Knight, and Mars Diver, and Ludens. Did you guys all leave? Whoa, maybe you guys all left. Thanks. And thanks, Kolok. Oh, shit. Good song. Just kidding. Thanks, Tarkus, and Randy Watson. And, hey, thanks, Sirnian 1 hour ago. Damn, I didn't thank for more than an hour. My bad. I don't know what I was doing. Thanks. Thanks, Grego, and Baby Bailey, and Konji, and Shadow Dragon, and Supersonic, and Saquingus, and Aspect Legacy, and Alex with a K, and Green Lizard, and Dale Earnhardt, and Doodle, and Spy Lobster, or whatever. Sorry I didn't thank you guys for a long time, but better late than never. Let me get up and stretch, and then I'll keep trying to get my 5 open socket flails so I can make a call to legs. Poof. Hey, have any of you guys ever tried playing a video game while they're walking on a treadmill? I saw some streamers doing that. Like, they have a standing desk. So they were just like going like this and playing and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this weird motherfucker? And then it turned out he was standing. And he was like walking and shit. Walking around while he's playing. And that made me think, like, I won't do that on stream, but maybe you could do that like in the Rebiggarumu. But my treadmill is really heavy and it's pointing away from the TV, so I'll have to like move it. I assembled it accidentally pointing in the other direction. I don't know who you're talking about. The guy I saw do it, who the hell did it? He was bald. I remember that. I don't remember his name.
Got job haircut.
Haircut? Thanks, allopurinol alcoholic. Isn't allopurinol I think allopurinol is a daily medicine that you have to take, a medication, if you have gout. I don't take it. My doctor prescribed it, and I told her I'm not gonna take that shit. I'm just gonna take water. Anyway, good shit. Thanks. Thanks, Moldy Guava, and Suave, Fam, and Moonbur. Nah, I'm good. I spent most of my life not, taking any medication and shit, but I started recently, like in the last few months. Not medication. I take supplements now. Excuse me. I take potassium. I take magnesium. Some other Animaniacs bullshit. What are you gonna do? You get old. You got a Vex rune? No, I don't think I do. Do I? No, I don't have a Vex. I have, I used my burr in my jaw on the Enigma. I have a Ohm. I just got this Gull a second ago. I have an Ist and my Mal, and I have a Low, so I can make my call to legs. And then I have a Sur rune. Low. Thanks for all the subs, everybody. Doodle and whatnot. What was for dinner? Carchade. I had a doghouse burrito, breakfast burrito. It had avocado and stuff in it. Aioli and egg, and it was good. I liked it. I didn't finish it. Oh yeah. Distraction City. I was gonna try and do a World Stone keep. Let's see if I could do one without dying. Oh, you mean yesterday or today? Yesterday we got Mexican food. Char wanted Mexican food and I didn't object. We got Mexican food. I got enchiladas and flautas. They were fucking good. Man, you can't reach from certain enemies, huh? Dude, fuck this. They're gonna kill me. I'm out of here. Fuck that. These enemies are... You can't leech from them. Greet your toilet from me? Well, I mean, I grew up eating Mexican food, so to me, it's not really that big of a deal. When you eat Mexican food, is it a guaranteed stomachache? The only Mexican food, and I say Mexican loosely as fuck, that gives me a stomachache is Chipotle. Chipotle is literally the only restaurant's name that I've ever screamed off the toilet. That's the only time that's ever happened. I yelled Chipotle in like true anger and hatred, sitting on the toilet. That shit is the only Mexican food that gives me a stomachache. And I don't even eat it that much. And I eat, you know, I've been eating Mexican food my whole life. I'm an expert. I did that to Chick-fil-A. I don't eat there because they're bigots. You know? Same as Papa John's.
Greetings.
Greetings. Earthworm Jaime? I always think that Earthworm Jim got the short end of the stick. He had what it takes to be sick into the future. I thought he was sick. I thought his voice was sick. I thought the concept was sick. But it feels like he was mismanaged or some shit. This is another case of something really cool being owned by someone who sucks. Very common. Yeah, I thought the art was cool. I thought his voice was cool. Everything about it was good. The game was fun. Omnidirectional aiming, so like, you know, you didn't have to feel like you're an idiot like Mega Man. It just feels like it should have been good. Cool character design, enemy design. It had that like weird kind of Ren and Stimpy kind of feeling to it. A little bit kind of like gnarly. Crappy N64 killed him off. Maybe them... Was that a 3D game? Some concepts don't go well in 3D. I think Donkey Kong doesn't either. Uh-oh. This song is sick, dude. This game is awesome. Line. Begin.
Thank you.
You can't make call to arms in a bow, can you? That would probably suck anyway, even if you did. Square. Thanks, Clam Claim. I gotta like pay attention and thank people quicker. My bad that I took so long to thank before. Yeah, I know, you're right. You want the shield. I was just thinking that I don't know if it's even possible. I've always made my call to arms in 5 open socket flails. I didn't even know you could do it in something else. You would never, even though the Warlock is able to carry a two-handed weapon in one hand, you would never in a million years make Call to Arms in a two-handed weapon, right? The whole point of Call to Arms is that it's one of those items that's like best in slot in like every fucking build. It's one of the few items that you can just pass to every character you're playing and double their life. So you absolutely want to put it in something that everyone can use.
Thank you.
Similar to Enigma. Enigma, you always want to put it in something that is way less than 100, you know. I mean, you could even put it in a Dust Shroud or whatever, you know, those low-level bases. But to me, I always put it in this thing. Mage Plate. You just need 55 strength for that. You're always going to have more than 55 strength. Flail is best because of the minimum strength requirement, but since I have an Enigma, that means I'm always going to have 55 strength. So I could make it in any 5 open socket weapon that will accept it, as long as it's one hand and less than 55 strength. And also no bullshit decks either. I usually make Enigma in Dust Shroud. I usually make it in Mage Plate, because I don't like looking at a Dust Shroud. It just looks good. I'm already wearing a green sack of potatoes on my head. The least I could do is wear cool armor. Heavy machine gun. Why does Shaco have to look like shit? I mean, don't you think it's pretty cool though? I think it's fucking sick that it's green and it looks so stupid. But it doesn't mean I want all the items to be that way. Like, I don't want every item to look stupid, but I want that item. It's special, I don't know. Shaco is special. It's a special item. I think it's sick, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna take that Monarch and gamble it. Do you guys know what the recipe is to put sockets in a Monarch? In my cube? Because I need an extra 4-socket Monarch just to make a random offhand for my CTA. Blade, I have a feeling that's two-hander. I want to socket this Tal Am Perfect Ruby. Thank you. Thank you. Damn, I accidentally hella sounded like those Vietnam War veterans in Metal Slug. Thank you. That was an accident. Okay, what was it again? Tal Am Ruby. Tal. And... oh, I have to make the P Ruby. Come on, Teddy. 2 sockets. Darn. I might as well make one more while I'm at it.
I can't.
2 socket. So yeah, that's another thing I need. I need a 4 open socket Monarch, and I need a 5 open socket Flail. Give me that, and I'll hook you up with your big titty goth chef girlfriend. Alright? I think that's a fair deal. chef girlfriend. Everything. You like this tune? I think it's okay. I like the instruments in the song, but it's a little bit. It's all right. Decent. Decent tune. Oh, you're looking for a big-titted goth boyfriend? Does he need to be a chef? I normally don't take homosexual requests, but since I really want to make this call to arms, I'll hook you up. You hook me up. I'm gonna need that 4 open socket Monarch. I'm gonna need a 5 open socket flail, and you'll get your big titty goth boyfriend. Gay dude. Thanks Drew Peanuts and Bach and Sordius and Master Keith and Boom Deads, and thanks Clam Claim. Happy Big Friday and Ramadan. Didn't you have a shield in stash? You know, I think I did. Look at this puppy. 4 open socket, 35 all res, enhanced defense. That's pretty cool. For Paladin. But I don't have a 4 open socket Monarch. I think I did, and then I think I rolled it, and it rolled badly, and then I threw it away, forgetting that I could use it for my CTA. Yeah, I don't have it. And I have these 4 open socket flails, but I don't have a 5. I have so many skillers. Look at what dropped today. This dropped today on stream at the same time as a Gull rune. I got a Gull rune, and I got this insane fucking skiller. Poison and Bone skiller with 38 life. That's fucking crazy. I've seen videos on the internet of dudes getting this type of a drop and like yelling, screaming, and breaking their possessions over it. I mean, think about that, dude. Do the math on that. They're worth the most? Well, I mean, I'm offline, so it's not really about what it's worth per se, but it is very rare and really cool. A nice drop. Yeah, really cool. But I mean, how are you gonna top this shirt, dude? Hugo Boss reversible Enigma? That's insane. I literally asked for it, and Gambler gave it to me. Spooky's Hugo Boss shirt, dude. Yeah, asking you shall receive. Ain't that the truth? I mean, how is Gambler gonna know what to give you if you don't ask for it? You just gotta be like, let me get one of those. Like the way Burvick used to bum cigarettes off me at Super Arcade. Yo, what up? Let me get one of those. Let me get 2 of those. You always wanted 2. Let me get 2 of those. You fucking serious, man? 2? 2? Man, people who bum 2 cigarettes are next level. 2, huh? Double cigarette fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, Haunt Me. And thanks, Drew Peanuts. Happy Ramadan. Yogu Sauce. This is a nice alien beat. Yeah, this is from that game where Tom Hanks tells you that there's a spot of barbecue sauce on your shirt, and when you look down, he steals your wallet. The game's cool. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, Muggin. Vegas Steaks. Vegas steaks are hella good. I've been to a nice steakhouse there. A few nice steakhouses. Actually. Whoa! Unique burnt text?
Know what you are league starting?
Look at that. Unique burnt text. That's gonna be sweet. That's gonna be an item I've never seen before. Unique burnt text. Sorry, I was, something happened. Thanks, Ligma Tugma. Hehe. Do you know what your league's starting? Just a second, let me identify this. Measured Wrath. It rolled 2, 3, 2. What?
Thank
See
you.
how it rolls. Whoa, 25 all res. What was it called again? Something about wrath. There it is. It rolls 1 to 3 in the skills, and it rolls 20 to 30 in the all res. So I got 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2. Made a Greek salad wrap with a lamb banger and tzatziki. I would eat that. I'm not gonna use this, I don't think, though, but it's still pretty cool. It's kind of good. 25 FCR. It's not good for this build, but it's good for different builds, flame builds. I don't know if this is better than Spirit. I don't think it is. In fact, I don't even think it's worth keeping now that I think about it. But it's still pretty cool. A new item I've never seen. Oh shit, no one said anything about this flail sitting on the floor? Hey, guy who asked me about league starting, I'll answer you when I'm done getting hype over this 5 open socket flail I'm about to pick up. Fuck, it's just one. Anyway. Oh, there's another flail right here. I could gamble that. Okay, there's another chance. Another chance. Anyway, no, I don't, do you? I haven't even decided what I want to do. You know how I've been debating whether or not I want to play trade or solo? Another thing to consider now is they changed the endgame quite a bit, and maybe solo self-found might be frustrating because a lot of the techniques you used in SSF are now gone. All the Kirak missions are gone. All the map sustained tricks that you used to use are gone. So it's kind of like SSF may be uncomfortable, or at least more uncomfortable than I think it's gonna be. Just, you know, there's a lot that's changed in the end game. I don't know, just a thought that crossed my mind. Thanks, still the new kid. Thanks for the tier 2, and thanks Lord Worm and Rudy Suit.
Thank you.
Back to doing expeditions every map. Why? I think I'm gonna do heist. Excuse me, I think I'm gonna be a heist main. have good luck with heist, and I like it. Honestly, I think that heist kind of reminds me of Diablo 2, because in Diablo 2, you start a game, and then you run over to Mephisto, and then you kill him and see what he gave you. In heist, you kind of walk over to the curio and see what he gave you, and then you leave. Kind of reminds me of that feeling. Like it's like a random map. You get there, you look at what the treasure is, and then you leave. This is a bird song. I kind of like it. Can you make, does this even drop with 4 sockets? What the fuck is a dragon shield? What is a dragon shield? I never heard of that. No, it doesn't drop with 4 sockets. Okay, that explains that. This song blows. Socketing a weapon is Tal, Am, and a perfect ruby, right? Akarat. Let's try that one. Hold on. Check this Ron Dash. 3 open sockets. I'm gonna try that again.
Thank you.
Check the Grand Matron bow. Okay. 5 open socket, +1 bow and crossbow skills, +3 bow. You need it to be +3 bow. That's best in slot or for something. What's it good for? I should really rewatch like some videos about what to look at on the floor. I just know what I want, you know? I should start doing that since if I'm gonna do a grail. Needs 4 socket? Oh, I thought he said 5. You guys gotta make up your mind. Oh, you know I hid large charms from my loot filter? Was that a stupid idea? I completely hid them, because I never look at them. They're gone. I think I'm gonna even filter more shit. It just takes too long to do it one by one on console. Larges don't roll anything cool. Yeah, I know. I never look at them because of that. I guess like right at the beginning I'll look at larges. Like first character, ladder start. I'll look at larges sometimes. Got a 30 life 6 all res small charm. That's okay. I mean, the 6 all res is good, but the 30 life is alright, I guess. That's pretty good. I tend to not use life. Whoa, Valkyrie wing. That's pretty cool. That's the first one I got. Neat. I'm gonna go back down. Do they roll 6 all res? 5 is max, pretty sure. Uh-oh. Looks like this guy's making shit up again, huh? Caught you red-handed, dude. I'm just kidding. I don't know whose side I'm on. You could both be wrong. Wrong morons, for all I know. just like making fun. Does this song have like a delay at the end, or did the playlist end, or does YouTube suck? I need answers. Can't wait to watch the rest of Resident Evil 9. I'm gonna watch some more tomorrow. You ever eat pub cheese? I don't know. I don't know what that is. If you're European, that could just be anything. What are you talking about, dude? Was that the whole playlist? Did we listen to every song? That's not true. Don't kill me, dude. Did we listen to this? Yeah, I don't know what pub cheese is, dude. But I would eat it. I like cheese. Good old cartoon sounds. Man, you know, cartoons used to teach young children about classical music, which probably naturally made young children slightly more intelligent and sophisticated from that era. Like, if you were young during, like, Bugs Bunny and shit, you were probably smarter than the average young person now. The average young person now probably looks at pornography. I mean, how do you not? If I had a smartphone or an iPad for a babysitter, I would look at pornography when I was a kid. Wouldn't you? If that shit was just at your fingertips, everyone would. I like classical music because of cartoons. That's the way. Excuse me. I wonder why that guy asked me if I like Doghouse burritos. Because I've been talking about how I had a burrito all day. You think that was just a coincidence? Or you think that guy works at Doghouse and took my order? Bad stars. They were firing off fireworks last night. I wonder what, like, the occasion was. Weird fireworks too, so that's pretty cool. The marathon release celebration fireworks? I just found out about marathon today. Is that a insignificant game or what? I didn't know about it until you made fun of it today. I had one of those what's marathon moments where everyone makes fun of me. But the good thing is that it seems like people like making fun of marathon more than they like making fun of me. So they quickly went back to making fun of marathon. Thank goodness. Gonna die on launch? Oh, it's not out yet? Man, have you noticed they keep on making games that die on launch lately? That's like even more common than ever before. Like die on launch games. That happens a lot now. It's a brilliant marketing strategy. I guess I never looked at it that way. Remember Mega Bonk? I bought that shit and played 5 hours. I wonder how many hours I played. I probably played it for like 25 or so, is my guess. Is 5 hours not enough for you? I think that if you play a game for 5 hours and it costs 15 bucks, it's a push. Maybe 15 or 20 tops. I don't know though. Like I always say, the value of a game is kind of tricky. Because it's very different for everyone. Eye of the beholder level shit. Depends on how fun it was. Don't you think how fun something is depends on who you are and what you like to put in your mouth? I can pretty confidently tell you that I likely would not agree with you on what is and isn't fun, just based on the shape difference of our mouths. You know what I mean? I think it's a Tal Am and a perfect ruby. Hey, real quick, do you mind could you turn this into a 5 open socket flail, please? Cal. Damn. Wait a minute, is it it's different for weapons? Oh shit. I had a Costco hot dog for the first time in like 20 years. They don't even give you sauerkraut anymore. Yeah, but are you really complaining? It was $1.50 with a drink. Ral Am Amethyst? Thanks. Ral Am. I'm amazed that they still sell that shit for $1.50 with a drink. 5 open. Fuck. I got 4. A movie ticket is like $20 for 90 minutes of entertainment. Dude, I hate movie theaters, man. You know, I used to love them. I used to love going to the movies, and you know I love movies. I always talk about movies, but I hate them now, and I've hated them for a long time. Ever since arcades died. When arcades died, I wanted movies to die too, because I had a chip on my shoulder. Not to mention, you know, I always have wanted a nice movie experience at home. So now that I have that really nice TV, forget it. You get to take breaks whenever you want. Don't you fucking hate going to a movie at the movie theater and sitting there like for 2 hours and then having to take a piss? And now you gotta walk out of the movie, take a piss, miss the movie. Fuck all that shit, man. And then like the guy sitting next to you is reaching in his bag of noisy ass snacks and looking at his cell phone. Hey, thanks Mango Passion Fruit and Ruisu. Thanks again, still the new kid. The seat has cum on it, dude. I've never experienced that, but I guess that's a good point. The headrest. The headrest could have head cum on it. D2R got this man up late? Yeah, it's late as fuck. 10:15 p.m. on a Friday. And you guys call me old, dude. What are you guys doing, man? Letting this guy just run rampant? Anyway, how's it going, Red Name? I'm doing pretty good. I got a offline solo self-found enigma. How about you? Whoa.
Thank you.
Nice parry. Let me look at who that was. Excuse me. Thanks. The password is Del Taco. I'll give it up. And thanks, J Cooldown. Thanks. Password is Del Taco. It's a really, really funny password. Extremely funny.
Yes.
Password is Del Taco. Can't wait to play more Requiem tomorrow. You guys have really been hyping up the Leon section, so now I'm
Thank you.
now I got expectations. Thanks. That's my magic. You have it up? Did you mean to say gave it up? Have it up. I recently watched Ace Ventura. It's pretty good. It's still pretty good. I like him, but I didn't really like Ace Ventura 2 as much. It was a little goofy, like a little over the top. I think Ace Ventura 1 is pretty cool though. I mean, it's okay. Chuckles. I was actually pretty surprised at how much I enjoyed Pee-wee's Big Adventure when I rewatched it. I didn't expect it to hold up as well as it does. Pretty cool. your magic find. I think it's like 100 or 200.
Thank you.
216. It can be closer to 300 if I sacrifice some gem levels. Pretty hard to strip my magic find now because of my enigma. Let me get a luck buff? Sure, man, good luck.
Have to do a wedding speech soon. Any tips?
I've never done that before, but all speeches, you know, there are workarounds if you're nervous. But you shouldn't be nervous. It's probably someone you care about. You know? It shouldn't be hard, dude. Just speak from the heart. Don't make more than one joke. Damn, you're supposed to write the speech? I didn't even think about that. Are you gonna write a joke? Oh god, dude. Yeah, don't make too many jokes at all. Just like say something nice. And what do you need help with? Are you nervous? I don't know, man. Just be cool, dude. Superior monarch. Damn. Superior and ethereal. With no sockets. Don't try fully remembering, write it down. Wow, so this is something that you have to write a speech for and treat it like a school project? Like you need to memorize a speech? That's weird. If I had to do it, I would just do it off the cuff. I would just like, you know, just talk about the person and be nice. Talk about how, like, you should probably say something nice about the girl, you know, like say that the groom got hella fucking lucky. Some shit like that, you know, because that'll make the room smile and that will make the bride feel good. So say some shit like that, you know, the groom got lucky as fuck. And you know, whatever. That type of thing. I've never done it though, so it's not like I'm someone with experience. I'm just guessing. I've never done it. Mention how hot the bridesmaids are? Why? Because you're trying to score? With bridesmaids? See, there could be some hidden strats that I don't know about. I don't know all the strats. There's only one groomsman, right? Or like, I guess, best man. But there's a lot of bridesmaids. So that's pretty good. That's like the opposite of a sausage fest. What's the opposite of a sausage fest? Whatever it is. That's one groom versus like fucking a shitload of bridesmaids. Nice. Yeah, like a pussy fest. That's not the opposite of a sausage fest. That's the opposite of a dick fest. I don't know what the opposite of a sausage fest is. Taco Fest? Taco Fest sounds pretty awesome. And so does the Sausage Fest, so I guess that adds up. Taco Fest. But you know what the problem with Taco Fest is? Can't quite tell whether it's tacos or not. But I feel like Sausage Fest has a reputation. It's always about being in a room. Sausage Fest just means there's a bunch of dudes standing around, right? And no chicks. Hey, I got another flail. Let's give it another try. It's a Ral, Am, and a perfect amethyst, I think. Break time egg substitute? What did you just call me, dude?
Can't carry anymore.
Oh, I also dropped an Ishuda's. It rolled terribly, and I threw it away. +2 to Poison Nova, +2 to Blood Golem. Nah. I don't want to speak for the rest of the chat, but I'm doing great. I'm chilling. Luckiest man on earth. Today's Friday and I didn't get my car back, but I'm not like gonna be impatient about it. Can't wait to get it though, it's gonna be so cool. I hope it's not too loud, but at the same time I do hope it's too loud. Like I'm right down the middle, I can't decide whether I want it to be, like, I don't even know what to think as far as how loud it's gonna be. Car. I sent my Caprice to the mechanic who built it so that I could upgrade my exhaust and get a louder exhaust. And I picked the loudest legal exhaust you could get. Some Flowmaster 51, 61, 71 or something. I got a loud exhaust. But all my neighbors have loud exhausts. I would have gotten one loud from the first place, but I said, well, I don't want to disturb my neighbors, you know, so just get me a reasonably loud one. And then all my neighbors got new giant fucking trucks with fucking nuts hanging off the back of them. And they're the loudest trucks on earth. I'm over here not getting a fucking loud exhaust, and all my neighbors got loud ass fucking trucks now. So I said, whatever, fuck it then. I'll get a loud exhaust too. And now I did. I mean, I wanted one in the first place. Yeah, I got influenced. I'm very curious as to how loud it will be. I'm very curious. But at the same time, I want to be patient. Any drops today? Yeah, man. Big drops today. You ready? First of all, I don't know if you've seen my Hugo Boss reversible shirt. And I got this rune, Gull rune. I got this skiller. Look at this skiller. +1 to poison and bone skills with 38 life. Yeah, I got some drops today. You got a go from a Mephisto chest just now. Nice-oo. Nice-oo. Crazy bro? Yeah, I know. I know, man. You don't have to tell me. Crazy bro. Cuban B. Crazy bro. I need to put sockets in this, so that's Ral and Topaz. Topaz, right?
Thank you.
Yep. Oh, yes! I got it. I got it. Break time, Jingak. Alright, Jingak. I'm gonna take a break, and then when I get back, I'm gonna make a call to arms. Sweet. I got it. Call to arms when I come back. Call to legs. Thanks, level 69 Black Mage. And thanks, not a public speaker. Oh yeah, that's the problem. There are other things you could do.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it, man. You know the real advice is that no matter what you're doing, it's a lot worse than it's gonna be. In your mind, you're creating a monster that's such a big deal. Oh no, I'm gonna get a fucking root canal. I gotta go do this, whatever it is. You know, you're just creating this monster. It's just nothing, man. Think of it like a celebration. You're not even doing a public speech. You're just speaking from the heart about someone that's cool. Easy. Don't be a weirdo. Thanks, Cooldown and Valiant Stride. Let me get up and stretch. Then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna roll this CTA, and you guys are gonna give me some good luck. Big titty goth boyfriends are inbound. The deal's a deal. Oof. I don't have a cat. But there is a cat outside that you could tell it's pretty close to becoming friends with me. If I give it food, it's over. That guy's gonna be a friend. But I haven't done that yet. Are you making Heart of the Oak? I don't need to, but I will eventually. I'm making Call to Legs. I'll look up the recipes for both of those. Excuse me. Hodo, Diablo 2. Heart of the Oak. That's 4 open sockets, right? Continue to cite, dude. I'm not trying to allow ads. Fuck off. Vex. I don't have a Vex, but I have a pull. I don't have a Vex, but I do want to make Call to Legs. It's actually called Call to Arms. Diablo 2. Oh shit. Amral Mal ist Ohm. Amral Mal ist Ohm. Don't fuck it up. Enigma WTF on solo self-found. I know. 3 question marks. I know. But please, I'd like you to focus on the Call to Legs I'm about to roll. Amral Mal. So let's start with the Am. Now things get expensive. Mal. Oh wait. Amral Mal. Woo wee! I almost fucked it up. Nighttime. Rune word rolling. Amral. Now you put in the Mal. Then is then Mal. Is Call to Arms. What did it roll? It rolls 2 to 6. 6 battle command, that's good. 4 battle order. That's not bad, that's okay. And 2 battle cry. Hey, which ones are the ones you want to be good? I think 2 out of the 3 are important. Not bad. BC and BO. Alright, those both rolled better than the other one. Nice-oo. Nice-oo. Very nice-oo. Alright, now we can get rid of this fucking teleport staff that I don't need anymore. I don't need this teleport staff ever with any character ever, right? Like, throw it in the garbage, it could go fuck itself. Because I have an Enigma. And you believe that. I'll keep it, I guess. Just to remember what it was like pre-Enigma days. And now, I can put this on. Sweet. I definitely need to get a Monarch now. Thanks for the luck, chat. Line. Begin. Thanks, AOG, man. Let's go try it out. I have to set the buttons too. So skill tree. Battle commands and battle orders. So we'll do where. That's it. Oh, and portal, I guess? That doesn't matter. Cool. 2290? Oh, wait, it could go up even more, can't it? If I do... How do you do it? This? Yeah. And then I gotta beat that guy. How do you eat him? Don't eat the wrong guy. Hey, stay away from him. There we go. That guy. So now it went up to 2486 if I eat that homie. Pretty cool. It's gonna be even higher when I get a, what do you call it? Monarch. Yeah, I got a jaw rune. Isn't that awesome? I got it from cows. And in the same cow run, I got a low rune too. Yeah, dude. I made it yesterday. I got a jaw rune and a low rune from the same cow run. So cool. The CTA might multiply if you eat the demon first. But you know what? I don't tend to eat the demon on pad. Maybe you guys are... You could tell me if there's a way around this. But if you spawn the demon, right? The AI for the demon and the Mephatso, these guys move around too much. And it can be risky. You might accidentally kill the big guy. For mouse and... Oh, on mouse and keyboard it's scary too? Because I don't want to accidentally... I wouldn't risk it on pad, TBH. Okay, so this is something you've dealt with before, right? Because it did happen to me one time. One time I accidentally consumed the wrong minion. It's not too bad on MNK. The aim is pretty precise. Though it's happened once? Uh-oh. Isn't once enough? It happened once to me too. Once is enough for me to not like that shit. If I respec, I think I'm going to not even use that goat guy. And I'm not even gonna consume him. Like minimum points in it. I don't even consume. Warlock doesn't need to boost when he's strong already. Well, that's what I'm saying. I stopped doing it. I stopped doing it because it just was riskier than what it was worth. If it were just like one button, you know, something really simple, then maybe I would do it, but it doesn't seem like it's worth the risk to me. I would totally do it if it were just simple one button. You do get a lot of unlock speed. I mean, can't you see I'm dipping? But it lasts for what? Like, at my skill level or whatever, I think it lasts for 160 seconds maybe? I don't know, I'll check. It lasts for... Is this it? Consume. 240 seconds. That's okay. 15% life, dude. Yeah, but you gotta summon him, dude. Maybe there's like a safer way to summon him and then eat him. Cause look at the way they randomly move around. I got him there. I don't know. It also depends on what farm you're doing, because some farms it's not even worth it. Like it just, like Pendle Skin or something. It is good. You're right. It is very good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to league start for PoE, obviously. I never decide until the end, last second. But, you know, last league, I solo self-found, did a run with Flame Blast Totems with a Hierophant, and I really liked it. I might actually do that again. It was really good solo self-found, so maybe it'll be great in trade. Assuming they didn't nerf it. It was very good and fun. I liked it. They only nerfed the cheap shit, so it's good to go. I might start that. That was actually very fun and smooth, safe. And since they took out T17s, actually, it was a little, like it took me a while to get the damage required for T17s to feel good, but it was doable. Uber bosses, I ended up, last league was the first league ever that I killed Uber bosses in solo self-found. I didn't kill all of them. I killed Uber Eater and I killed Uber the Cortex. But that was the first time ever with that build. And that's not a bossing build at all. Shockwave looks fun. It did look really cool the way they made it look in the reveal. Farming Uber fragments sucks. I think it's gonna be better now, right? They made it so that it's only 4. You only need 4 of them to access the boss. It was stupid that they were 5 in the first place. Everything about the implementation of T17s was shitty. Why the fuck did you need 5 fragments for those guys, but not for all the other bosses, Uber Eld or whatever? But I'm pretty excited about the new league. I have a feeling I'm not going to go SSF at the start because of multiple reasons. But I will do a SSF run eventually. Maybe not now that Diablo 2 has this expansion though. I used to run SSF runs, you know, to fill in the gaps between leagues. But now that D2 Grail exists, strike or cold dot occultist.
Thank you.
Cool. What about Scion? Scion feels a little tempting to me. It's so, like, you've played everything so many times but a Scion. It feels that way for me at least. I've never played a Scion except for the Scavenger, and I liked it. Scion could be sick. What up, cowgirls? Am I included in that? I'm not a cowgirl. I'm not a girl. And the heterosexual one too. I'm just in case there's anything up in the air about that. Heterosexual boy. Everyone's a pretty girl. Everyone but me though. It's the opposite of a sausage fest, dude. I don't like the sound of it. Sausage Fest sounds good. It's gotta sound good. What other kinds of fests are there? Lamb Fest sounds good to you? I guess. I don't know, it doesn't sound that good even if you like clams. Oktoberfest? Oktoberfest. So if I say it was an Oktoberfest in there, that doesn't sound right. It's Oktoberfest? And I wonder why no streamers ever accidentally stream themselves jacking off anymore. Don't you think that's weird? It's like it just went out of style. It hasn't happened in such a long time. It used to happen all the time. Last time I brought this up, someone said I should bring it back. Bring that shit back. Back in style, dude.
Thank you.
Anime has an effect. Hey, Metal Cat, how's it going? Happy Big Friday. What you guys been up to? Still got 10 cats and shit? 10 cats, 10 dogs. Doing great. Good shit. Yeah, me too. Look at what I got yesterday. Holy fuck, there's a unique ring. Metal Cat, you're lucky. As soon as you showed up, a unique ring showed up on the floor. But that's first of all. Let me show you my Hugo Boss reversible blue Enigma. You see that? Right there? Solo self-found, not trade. I know, dude. I know. I know. I know, dude. Isn't that insane? I dropped a jaw rune yesterday, and I dropped a burr like a week ago. I made that shit. And now I'm fucking teleporting. That's cool. Anyway, let's see what this ring is. Boom. That's my first Nago ring. actually. I got a SOJ this run before I got a Nagel ring. But I think that can't wear it right now. Too hot? Dude, what's going on? It was like 93 degrees today. I'm glad I fixed my air conditioning, even though it cost me a fortune. That was weird. It was raining 2 days ago. Like, literally record rain for this area 2 days ago. Not 2, like 4, 5 days ago. But still, it was pretty cold. Degrees last week, I know. It's mad weird. Almost killed your flowers. You know, I have these roses that I took a picture of a while ago, and I tweeted the picture. Those roses, it was like they were the size of a fucking basketball each, but only for a day. They bloomed and that was it. You know, my neighbor waters those for me over the fence. I wonder if she knows how nice they are. She like shoots the hose over the fence and waters my flowers. How's the orange tree? I actually tasted the oranges off of it, and they're decent. There were only like 10 though, so it barely produced any oranges, and they were like not as good as they were before, but maybe it's gonna be better next year. Because this year it kind of was a dud. Last year was mega dud. This year, it was like recovery mode maybe. Turned 43 on Tuesday. Oh yeah, I remember that. How's that going? You have to aggressively prune some fruit trees. Well, I mean, I have a gardener. He does whatever he knows how to do. He knows what he's doing. He's a fucking expert, dude. He makes the bushes all round and shit. Garchade? Are you serious? No way. Alright. I'm on the case.
Two or three people inside this car. Again, he's been doing ridiculous speed. Started in LAPD's Devonshire division near Chatsworth, and then made his way all the way down to Victory, crossed under the 405, and eventually down into the Sherman Oaks area.
San Fernando Valley.
Studio City at Ventura Boulevard.
It's like a Ford Fusion.
This pursuit has
but it looks like it's received damage. He already gave up.
Close calls, pedestrians running across Ventura Boulevard to evade this pursuit. Again, LAPD now has the vehicle stopped, ready to execute.
That's a Hyundai Elantra? Really?
At Ventura and Laurel Grove, officers with their guns drawn, waiting for additional backup to approach this intersection. Right now, the suspects remain inside the vehicle.
Thanks.
LAPD airship overhead there, the night sun, right on him as he is still stopped.
Oh damn, the cops just arrived. Back up. Oh shit. They're all giving up. There's multiple dads in this car, I think. Yeah, it's already over. But they might still shoot them and kill them. You never know. Hope not, but that's none of my business.
Pushing on the vehicle.
They have not
passenger seat. You see
approached yet.
At least 3.
Hands are outside. Oh, that is some kind of weird Japanese car. I don't even know. Maybe it's a Chevy. I can't tell. I'm not familiar with these weird-ass cars that they make these days. Everything's half electric.
Copy.
I don't even know. I haven't followed a lot of, like, car companies that I don't care about. I used to know more about cars that I don't care about.
Studio City.
But I like most cars. I just don't follow them. Damn, how many cops do you need, man? The third cop car just showed up. They seem to be up, fourth one and fifth one, finally. Okay, the whole gang's here. But no one's getting out of the car. New pre-owned Sonata? Oh, Lord. You must have some out-of-touch parents.
Yeah, that's right, David. This high-speed chase coming to us.
News.
What?
Let's get to breaking news in Studio City right now. The end of a very dangerous pursuit. There you see it. Chris Christie is over at Air 7 as hopefully this thing is over, Chris.
Yeah, that's right, David. This high-speed chase coming to a sudden stop right along Ventura Boulevard at Laurel Grove Avenue in Studio City. LAPD has the vehicle stopped. He stopped very randomly here after doing extreme speeds in excess of 70 to 80 miles per hour down Ventura Boulevard. This started in LAPD's Devonshire Division, eventually made his way down to Victory, crossed under the 405, all the way down to Sherman Oaks along Sepulveda, and eventually here in Studio City, where backup is now arriving. Officers with their guns drawn, ready to
You think they're gonna just like peacefully detain them?
To keep an eye on
oh, doors opening.
Mayor 7, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7, Eyewitness News.
The guy's coming
Chris,
out.
We're going to watch this play out just for a little bit longer to make
Let's
sure.
watch this play out.
The driver getting out right now. He's the one who was driving so recklessly through multiple neighborhoods.
He looks like a little bitch.
That's right. The driver is now stepping out of the vehicle. He is the,
why are they making him go forward?
It is believed to be a stolen vehicle, but we can't tell.
He's a soy boy.
Point, it appears that there are at least
what does that mean?
Inside the car, you see
he eats tofu.
Hands out the passenger side window, and then another set of hands coming.
Is No Pants a soy boy?
Unknown if there's possibly even a
I need
fourth
to
person
know.
in there, but at least 3 people about to be extracted from this vehicle. The driver
is
out on the pavement, proned out.
Oh man!
They will approach him methodically here in just a second. You know the drill, David. This could take a couple of minutes as they continue to give these guys instructions step by step. And here comes the passenger now stepping out of the vehicle. Hands up in the air. He will also be proned out momentarily until this threat is
gluten-free? Man, I don't even know what gluten is, dude.
Right now,
it feels like
shut down.
I don't even know what that shit is. What the fuck is gluten?
Yeah, Ventura Boulevard.
I guess I could Google it. I just don't give a fuck.
There's a lot of folks out hitting the bars and the restaurants right now. This is right in the heart of it. What's the cross street on this one?
It's the stuff that makes bread good.
Grove at Ventura Boulevard.
I got a link, but it's over already, man. Thanks, True So True, and Dr. Wowie, and thanks Metal Cat, and Rickety Cricket, and AOG, man. Thanks. Yeah, back to the real shit. Let me get a Monarch. That was a weak-ass car chase. Shit didn't even have any chase to it. They were already pulled over by the time we turned that shit on. Thresher. Don't sneeze. Yeah, that car chase stunk. I assume they didn't end up killing him.
Yes.
That one where the lady got vaporized is unforgettable. I always think about that one. The lady was running from the cops and going so fast, and then she crashed into a wall. And, like, just literally vaporized. Erased. That shit was crazy. You didn't see that one? Metal Cat? She was going so fast. She was driving like a truck. And she was going so fast. And she exited off the freeway and drove on some dirt. Lost control. And went straight head first into a wall. And just... the cop that was chasing her got out of his car and started crying. Have you ever heard of that? I've never heard of that. That was a soy boy cop. He should have been saying, "Rip Bozo, crime doesn't pay." That's what I would have been saying. Shouldn't have ran from the cops, vaporized criminal. You know? I mean, shit, dude. That's the law right there. Criminal. Excusez-moi. What do you guys think? Should I shoot this guy? The problem is that I don't really like you, and I don't know if you're just making a joke. Yeah, shoot him. See, the problem is that you could just be some asshole making a stupid joke. So I'm gonna ban you. Goodbye. I banned him. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's, like, joking or not. Or does it? Alright, fine, I'll unban him. Alright, I unbanned you, but... shut up, dude. You know? You got lucky, though. I don't even remember what that guy's name was. It was Purple, though. Hey, Purple name. You got lucky. But this guy's not gonna be lucky. I'm not gonna unban that guy. I fucking hate big emotes.
Thank you.
Hey, 16-bit-tron, what's up, dude? Thanks for the resub. How many kids you got now? Thanks, man. Happy Ramadan. Only one, which is enough? Nice, dude. I wish Token Truth had that attitude, man. That guy has like fucking 10 of those things. Good shit. If you have one, you'll do a really good job, right? I mean, like, not necessarily, but chances are likely that you'll do a pretty good job. If you got like 10, you're basically hoping that the older kids are good parents. Because you're not really going to be doing much. Yeah, I hear that though, man. Kids seem really hard. I don't even have a dog. I'm scared of getting a dog because I think it's gonna eat all my stuff. You know? You can make their birthdays pretty tight. See, like, to me, the idea of making my kid's birthday really tight doesn't sound sick at all. But, you know, maybe it's different when you already have one. It's probably just one of those things that's different. You know how there's like those certain types of friends where you have to have kids to be friends with them? Otherwise there's no, like, when the fuck am I ever gonna hang out with this guy? The only time I'm ever gonna hang out with him is when it's his fucking kid's birthday party. And you have to pay $100 to hang out with your homie. Because I gotta buy his kid a gift because he's a weak kid. You know? That's just that lame. You have a little girl? Oh. Yeah, I guess that is different. But I mean, I don't really see how. Probably not that different. It's just like there's not that much room in a single dude's life to hang out with a homie that's got kids. They always gotta do some soccer practice shit. And I don't. And I don't want to do some weak-ass kid shit, you know? But if I had kids, that would be a different story. You know, like, our dumb kids could hang out with each other, and we could hang out at the same time. That doesn't really work out if both don't have kids. I'm not an uncle either. I can't be an uncle. I have no siblings. Pretty much safe. All weird kid-related responsibility. I'm hoping I'm sterile, so then I'll be completely safe. I'm too chicken to do the James Bond laser to my nutsack. I should probably man up and do that. Concerned with, you know, like, me saying stupid shit. Like just what I just said right now. Like, do you want a 3-year-old hearing an adult say the word stupid shit? Or fuck you? Or, you know, all the other shit I say all the time? I don't think that's a great idea. I don't want to tell you how to be a parent. You got this, man. You could do what you want, but probably not a great idea. I guess they're gonna hear that shit anyway. You might as well hear it from me. I'm not, you know, I'm not the worst influence on earth. And most of the time, everything said in here is in the name of getting a laugh. We don't mean nothing by it. Pendejo, chupa mi verga, bitch. I do say those a lot. Not chupa mi verga, but sometimes. I like to tell people who don't speak Spanish that that means my favorite color is green. And they've actually passed that on before. I actually got confirmation that someone I know said that, doesn't that mean, they said chupa mi verga to someone that's Spanish, basically. So basically I baited a gringo into looking like a moron. It's perfect. Actually more than one. Happy birthday, little chupa. I ate enchiladas and chicken flautas yesterday. And that shit was fucking muy delicioso. Muy delicioso, dude. I have a floating CTA now. Man, what a huge upgrade day. I got a CTA, I got a Enigma. Went to a party earlier today, had 9 slices of pizza. Are you like on a soccer team or something? What are you, like 12? What kind of party has pizza in it? I want to go to that party. When you said party, I thought you meant like somewhere where you score. Not like a kid's birthday party at the Discovery Zone. Whoa, they had orange slices too? That's tight. That's a classic snack. Orange slices. At the soccer game. Dude, it's gonna be awesome. All I have to do tomorrow is wake up and play Resident Evil 9. Well, actually that's not true. I have to make some phone calls and shit, but more or less, I gotta like take a shower and other things, but you know, nothing that sucks that bad. So it's gonna be really cool tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be neat. And I'm actually excited to continue playing it, especially because everyone talked up the Leon part. And I don't think it's because of like Leon being sexually attractive, though it could be. I don't know, we'll see. Sometimes, excuse me, people are hard to predict sometimes. Their motivations. Leon's not my type, even if I was gay. I don't like him. I never liked him. Kind of like a little pussy. Did you like what you've played so far? It doesn't really feel like a game to me. It feels like something that I watched. And when I think about it, it feels like I want to watch the rest of it tomorrow.
Good evening.
But it's been pretty fun to play it with the chat. How's the Caprice been treating you? It's at the shop right now. I'm getting a new exhaust. The loudest exhaust money can legally buy. I'm getting a new exhaust put in. It's at the shop. It's been there for a while, 2 weeks now. There's also other stuff going on, like he's replacing the rear differential because he found a leak and it was under warranty. He's replacing some other bullshit. but it's at the shop. I'm excited to get it back. No, not Jack. Jack retired, but anyway, Jack's a regular mechanic. He just works on like my mom's car and whatever. This car, I take it to Arturo. But, Jack retired, I recently found out. It's gonna be loud. I hope it is, but I hope it's not too loud. I hope it's the sweet spot. Yeah, but Jack retired. My Chinese mechanic, Jack. My mom took her car to him 2 weeks ago or a week ago. And some other Chinese guy was there. And said that Jack retired. Bummer. Jack was cool. Yeah, it's a Flowmaster. I think it's 5100 series or some shit. I forget exactly the model. But yeah. What? Break time, Peter Puffer. I'm going to bed, man. Fuck you. Who you calling a Peter Puffer? Peter Puffer. Honkin' Pie. Honkin' Pie. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna stretch, then I'm gonna go to bed. Maybe I'll eat the rest of that burrito before I go to bed. Thanks, Kawaii Kiuri. Hey, good shit, chat. I found some sweet gear tonight. And I rolled my first offline CTA since the update. That's a weird-ass looking bigot mask, don't you think? It's like a jester face with a pointy head. Whatever. Resident Evil 9 tomorrow. I'm very excited to see the conclusion of what happens with that weird blonde kid. Thanks for tuning in and watching me play some Diablo. I appreciate the luck. I hope you guys get lucky too. Good luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.